Today is the official kickoff day for my Colorado Mountain Garden for my growing season of 2022. And today I'm going to be putting my pepper seeds into the paper towels inside of the baggies. You can start in soil, you can start in baggies. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you prefer. One thing I like about when I started in the baggies, I know that I had germination. So once I put it in the soil, if it doesn't grow, then something else happened. But at least I know I did have germination. But before I show you that process, and it's real easy, I just wanted to show you, this is the bell pepper. I mentioned it in my other video that I'm going to be growing this year for my husband. It's Etuda, and its origins is out of Poland. Got this from Baker Creek. So I'll be starting some of these too. So that was the last pepper that I hadn't shown you. Before you start seeds, first thing you want to do is clean, like I use tweezers to set my seeds on the paper towel. So wash your hands real well, make sure everything is real clean and sterile. Then you're going to pick out the number of seeds. So for all of mine, I'm only going to grow 6 cells of each. So I'm going to try and germinate 10, hoping that I get 6. And these seeds are pretty new, so I should be okay. Last year my germination was fine. I took the paper towel, which I had already cut, and I have on here jalapeno, and this is the start date. Then I'm going to open it up on a plate, and I like to use a spray bottle to get my paper towel wet. You don't have to do it. This is a little USB spray bottle. They used to be pretty cheap, but I think because of all the electronic stuff with the shortages of electronic stuff, they've gone up in price. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to get my seeds on, and then I'll come back, spray the top, and we'll move on from there. Okay, I've got all the seeds down there. There's 10. I try to space my seeds as far apart as possible, and that's so when the roots start growing, because maybe I forgot to check them one day and they grew a lot, they won't get intertwined with each other. If they start growing through the paper towel, simply take a pair of scissors when you open them up, when you're getting ready to transfer them over to your soil, and you're going to cut around them. So you can cut all the way around like that, and then that way you're not cutting the root. And don't be afraid of leaving the paper towel on there. Try and get as much off as you can. But if there is still some paper towel there, don't worry about it. It will decompose. But I don't usually let mine sprout really super far before I put them in the soil. I basically just want them to get at least a little hook on the root part, and that's when they go into the soil. And if they germinate at different rates, I will go ahead and put some of them in. So then I'm going to fold the top over, just like that. And just lightly spray it again. You don't want it to be sopping wet. You don't have to use a spray bottle. You can just get your paper towel wet in the sink. It doesn't matter. So then I'll put this back in. I'm going to get the rest of my peppers done, and then I'm going to take them in and put them on the heat mats. So the next video I'll show you what it looks like in there and all that. So stay tuned, and hope you're having a wonderful day.